Nicole, thanks. 8:23. We are truly living through history, and the Greenville History Museum wants to hear your stories and see your pictures for the future history books. We're talking about the Upcountry History Museum, and Fox Carolina's Joe Gagnon is live from his home to tell us more on how we can take part in telling the story. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Ted. And this has been something that the Upcountry History Museum has been working on for the last couple of weeks, but they want you to continue to talk about what's going on in your life, your story, in this historical few months that we've been dealing with here in the year 2020. It is a program and initiative that they call Upcountry Remembers. And so what they're trying to do is for you to tell your story about what your life was like during the pandemic, during self-quarantine, and now getting out of self-quarantine as well. And also tell the story, if you're one of the peaceful protesters that's going throughout downtown Greenville as well, tell your story about that in this current civil rights movement that's happening throughout the country as well. And so, yeah, they invite you to be part of this collective memory initiative. They want you to share your stories, share your photographs and your videos about how you're coping, how you're helping family and friends, how you're staying strong in this wild time of uncertainty, or how you're creating a new normal. We talked to the great Kristen Pace of the Upcountry History Museum about why they started to do this program.
People sharing their experiences during the quarantine. And now we've transitioned to this new civil rights movement, really. We're going to try to figure out a way of people sharing that experience as well. But also keep in mind, quarantine is starting to end, and we're venturing out into the world, but we still want you to share your experiences of venturing out to the world. And so that's upcountryremembers.org.
So that's where you can give your information. Of course, we all read in the history books about the Underground Railroad, about the 1918 flu, about the Great Depression, about the Civil Rights Movement, and now all of those are happening at the exact same time over these last couple months. So we're living in historical times, and you can make this last forever and your story remain forever as well by taking part. Back to you.
Absolutely, Joe. Yeah, and we know that the way that we remember this moment is something that's going to be talked about in history books in the future. So why not just be part of the way that story is told? We'll be checking back, Joe.